All right, just gonna take you guys along kind of the day, finishing up my tattoo on my right arm. And, it gotta be comfortable. It's pretty crappy weather out, but I'm not mad about the weather because it finally cooled off. I'm not a big fan of hot weather. So, have the Flight Jordan tee. I just want to be comfortable, and then the essential sweats. So those are from a few seasons ago. As you can see, that's when it was actually still embroidered on the actual pants. And then we're just gonna go with the fives. We're just gonna go with these bad boys right here. They don't get enough love, so we'll go with these today. If you follow me on Instagram, then I kind of hinted at the fact that they have a hoodie with this exact same design. Now it's full price everywhere else, ladies, but it's half off right now on Nike.com. So just to slide that little tidbit in there. But I just got done with a workout, so let me get ready, shower, hop in front of the camera, and we'll kind of let you know the day. All right, so finally time for me to head off to my appointment, but just wanted to sit down with you guys for a bit, say, hey, how you doing? So we're here at the long holiday weekend now. I haven't worked a single Friday in about 2.5 months, just thanks to me needing to burn vacation time that I can't carry over to the next fiscal year. So I don't even know what a 5-day work week looks like, and I'm a little afraid of what. I'll be good. But today was scheduled off anyway to finish my arm. So if you guys caught the first video, I will make sure to link that above and probably below, so you can check out the first vlog for my forearm piece. So it is centered around a wolf, but then also some geometric spatial elements added in there, and then also the moon in the background and kind of clouds sorry, and just some scenery behind there. And when it comes to just the wolf, there are a lot of different symbolisms that come with that, so whatever it would mean to you, awesome. But for myself, especially if we're talking about a female wolf, but also a lone wolf, being extremely intelligent, independent, but protective of boundaries in any way, shape, or form. And I'm a firm believer that you have to learn to walk this life alone, because at the end of the day, you're always left with your own thoughts in your own head, and you have to get outside of the idea that, oh, external motivation is going to get me there. No, like, just having this fierce dedication to achieving whatever it is you set out to achieve, or what's in your mind, like, you have to hold fast to that. Otherwise, you'll just fall by the wayside. You can't just rely on others to continuously pick you up. And do I have like a small trusted pack? Absolutely, but it is definitely small, like the smallest circle ever, just based on history and experience. I just think that's a smarter way to kind of go about life. And even at the end of the day, I still understand that things are on me, not on them, to, get to where I want to get to in life, whether it's creatively in my career, doesn't matter. And also, I do think it's funny that growing up, you always heard like, oh, be careful getting tattoos. You're going to limit yourself with jobs. And I work in corporate America. They do not care about any of my tattoos whatsoever. I sat across from VP, senior VPs, directors at a conference one time for dinner, and the whole discussion became about my tattoos because I simply reached over like the table, like I had to reach to the center of the table to grab something, and you could see like you could see part of my arm when I was reaching across from under my blazer, and they were just asking tons of questions and loved it and just the artistry of it. So just don't believe those old tropes. Like, just don't let that stop you from being creative. Now, if you are getting tattoos on your face or neck, just understand like that in itself could maybe cause some problems for you depending on what job, market or industry you're going into, but mine can all be easily hidden just by throwing on a blazer and some slacks. So that being said, I need to grab some snacks. I need to get ready to head to this appointment. I'll try to vlog again as much of it as I can in between breaks and just while we're actually in the process of getting it done, and then I'll give you guys full B-roll of the finished product. So let's go. Necessary. Absolutely necessary. Absolutely necessary. All right, so snacks are secured. Time to head into this appointment and get started. finally, time in the chair is done, which is really interesting though, because my artist stated, oh, you know, I left the outer edges able to still blend with some other things. And I'm like, sure you did, because you know I'll be back. He's absolutely right. I'll be back in probably like a year and a half.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video. Talks with TJ, aka TJ Two Shoes Chains, and we got out of the house for a little bit to take you guys along this journey to finish up my right forearm. But if you're brand new here, hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. Hit the like button, absolutely. And then Two Shoes Crew, thank you guys again so much for tuning in to another video. It's not a typical video because I'm certainly not going out and, you know, getting inked as much as I pick up shoes, which, by the way, the women's OG Jordan coconut milk, I will have that dropped off to me tomorrow, thanks to a buddy that was able to help me out on that. So bless up to an oop, because those are non-existent, you know, when it comes to just sneakers app or any other app coming through for your girl, just non-existent. But shout out to all the women that were able to just hit. I'm grateful that I was able to get the assist from somebody. So I'll have that video up sooner than I will the shadow video, the shadow 2.0, which I have fits already laid out for the shadow 2.0, not this coconut milk. So I got to get my butt in high gear and get that situated. But the tattoo is done, and you guys got to see a little bit of it. Matter of fact, we'll show you a little bit again. Alright, so you guys can see the finished product. Extremely happy with it. My artist did an amazing job. I honestly give him a concept of what I would like, what I envision, and I let him run with it. I trust him. That's super important with your artist. You should have this trust there. They can bring it to life in a way that really forms well to your, you know, whatever body parts you're getting tattooed, that it will last long as well. And I love the way he integrated the empty space of the geometric shapes and lines specifically. Now, if we're just talking like pain threshold, a single needle on my forearm it's like it registers as like a 2 on a scale of 10. Now, when he's shading, that's a little bit different. Shading as you get to the upper forearm, like when you're getting close to the elbow, that does not feel good when it's shading being done there. I just will say that it's not the best. It's not the worst thing I've dealt with. Inner bicep next to your armpit is the absolute worst. Like, it's terrible. So if I get anything done, it'll be on the back side of my forearm. I've had that done on my left arm, and it truly doesn't hurt. Like, it's more along that 2 threshold, whether it's shading or whatever. That's just me personally. Everyone's threshold for pain will be different, so please keep that in mind. Don't use mine as a gauge of like, oh, it didn't really matter to TJ, I'll go get a forearm tattoo and then it hurts like, you know, hell, and then you're upset at me. Please don't do that. But, you know, make sure you have a, you know, great rapport with your artist, that you're very happy and content with the concept. The whole benefit also of going back for a second session, if there's anything that needs to be tweaked, touched up, or altered, maybe restructured within the tattoo itself, you can do that with that finishing session. And so that's exactly what happened. So I sat in the chair, I believe the first time 5 hours and this time 4 hours, and so a 9-hour session total. Not bad at all. I think the longest I've ever sat might have been 5, maybe 6, but again, that's like 6, and there are maybe 2 to 3 breaks in there. It really just depends, and the breaks aren't long. They're like 5 minutes for me to go run in the bathroom, artist to check his phone and some different things, and then, you know, we carry on. Movies, what did I watch? Because I was actually sharing more updates on Twitter and Instagram. So movies, I watched Army of the Dead, and that was good. Not like I didn't expect it to be that good, but that was good. Shout out to Batista, that was good. The fact that there was a zombie tiger, I don't know how to feel about that, but he messed old dude up in the end. And then the second one, I didn't get to watch much of it. I think I made it through an episode and a half, not even, and that was Chernobyl. So the TV series, if you're not familiar with that, really, really good. I believe it's like on HBO Max, but that's a good series. So done for the day. This is how I'm starting off my Memorial Day weekend. And I have another video for you guys tomorrow, not centered around sneakers. I will have sneaker content, but more so centered around a Nike pickup that is so near and dear to my heart. And there's something in the back behind me that should kind of give you an idea of what it is. But hey, you'll know from the thumbnail. But thank you for tuning in to this video, going along this journey with me for the tattoo vlogs. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace out.